We always have one of the first steps, or the first step in embalming is wash the body. Wash the body. The last step in embalming is wash the body. I use Clorox and Dawn. Sometimes I'll put a little alcohol with it, a little formalin with it, depending upon what that person has died from, okay? The type of illness. Let's say someone had MRSA, AIDS or something like that. I will use a little Clorox and a little alcohol. But basically, for most bodies, you can use Clorox and Dawn because Clorox will clean anything. Anytime you can put Clorox on something black and turn it white, it's a good cleaner. Whenever you have fluid in something, in a closed area, you have pressure. So the eyes have pressure. I don't know whether you've ever been to the optometrist or not, but has he ever done that little thing where he takes the pressure of your eyes? Well, your eyes have pressure. After death, that fluid wanes, comes back into the head, and the pressure ceases. So the eyeball goes back in the head and sinks. Okay? So this helps to keep the shape of the eye in death. Okay? This is your standard headrest where we put the head. We rest the head there. Okay? And this is what we would call an embalming table. That's what I have. And this is a roll-around table. The fluid is composed of formalin. Okay? It is, if you ever smelled it, you know what you smelled. Okay? If you come over here and get a whiff, you'll know pretty much what it is. It is a preservative in and of itself. It is modified into index, as I explained to you. The higher the index, the more rigidity and more preservation you'll get. Okay? And this is what we call our cannula, or arterial tube that we stick into the artery. Okay? I use 2.5 gallons of fluid on everybody. Okay? Sometimes I'll have to use more depending upon the size of the body and what type of case it is. Okay? But I make an incision over the collarbone, and that collarbone is called the clavicle. Okay? And you have clavicle here and a clavicle here. Joins together right in the middle, right up under the chin. Okay? And up under the clavicle is the sternocleidomastoideus muscle. Sternocleidomastoideus muscle. It's called the prayer muscle because it bows your head. Okay? Right up under that muscle is the artery and the vein. And that's what I want. The vein comes first because the veins are more surface than the arteries are. Arteries are deeper. That's why you have a pulse and you can see your veins and you can't see your arteries. Okay? I will get the artery first. Okay? Then I'll get the vein. I'll open the artery, put my tubing in, start injecting, then I'll open my vein. Okay? Or open the vein, so that the blood can come out. As the fluid goes in, it sends the blood out. Okay? And once I can get 2.5 gallons, I'm fine. That's usually well preserved. And for this lady and that lady, I have used 36 index fluid simply because of the size of their eyes. Okay?